Hey, we're back. We've got this little special surprise here that at least one of us in the booth is dreading. I'm going to just send it right over to Danny, who opened her mouth earlier and said something, and now she has to open her mouth again. Danny, take us away.
Oh, Darkmoon buddy, there is nothing special about this. Also, real quick, I don't know if it was mentioned in chat, but so that they can get their seed and stuff, good and straightened out, we are going to close the incentive for the orb to nerf. That's what it was, right? For Timespinner. So they've got their orb. They're getting ready for their race. So if you were wanting to, put a donation in towards that, you waited a little long because we're gonna have to close that one. But there is some more later on in the night. If you want to donate towards, you can, and if you just want to donate in general, we'll accept that too. Because I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we have 5,000. It's making me dread this a little less. So, for those not in the know, there was jokes yesterday about me singing on stream, and in my sleep deprivation this morning, I agreed to do so if we hit 5,000, and here we are. So, with that said, I'm taking song suggestions. Please make it something that most people know. And I'll pick something from chat, because I honestly have no clue what to sing. I only had one song came to mind, and that was Sir Mix-a-Lot, and I'm not sure we're doing that on stream, so.
We're not.
Yeah, no. Adrian asking in chat, Sleep, what's that? You know what? I couldn't tell you.
Rick rolling. Africa.
I may be grabbing my phone looking to make sure I can find something with lyrics. All right, so we've got 2 songs with 2 each. I know we had a suggestion earlier of Barbie Girl. So right now our suggestions are Barbie Girl, Never Gonna Give You Up, Toto's Africa, and Oh Canada. I'm looking to see if we get anything else. Otherwise, we're gonna have to pick something out of that group.
I think for copyright reasons, we're not going to be able to do the entire song.
Oh, absolutely not. I wouldn't make it through an entire song.
Oh, wow.
Right, so the 2 songs, I think there was only one for Barbie Girl earlier, and it looks like the rest are only getting one. So yeah. Unless we get any other suggestions in here real quick, we've got a tie between Never Gonna Give You Up and Africa. I'm committing to the chorus, folks.
Just the chorus.
Look, I don't know a lot of the lyrics to the other ones. Besides, I guarantee you what...
You're getting more and more votes for Africa.
I was going to say, because I guarantee you, once this starts, no one's going to want me to sing a whole song anyways. I'm being kind to you by not doing so. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. I'm looking for lyrics.
While she does this, get your donations in. We still have 3 more games up on the track. Timespinner coming up immediately, followed by Super Mario RPG Randomizer, and then TaskBot plays Final Fantasy to close out this marathon.
Give me a second, I'm reading.
All in support of the Burned Children's Fund from the South Carolina State Firefighters. SMR RPG flags. I'm not certain what Sonny Wrath went for. 2 hours worth of game. I know that much. Whatever he's playing can be finished in 2 hours. So.
Okay, well, I'm looking at the chorus, and it's just the same song line over and over and over and over and over and over again.
It's not much of a song there. It's fine.
I mean, they picked an easy one, but like...
There you go. That's good. Yeah.
How does it? I should have YouTubed this real quick with my mic muted to get the tone, like the tune right. Been a hot minute since I heard Africa. All right, let's see. Okay, I think I'm ready to get this over with. I should have got a drink before this. Or I'm gonna need one after, that's for sure. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna need one after.
Uh-huh. Maybe a few of them. All right. Let's see. Okay. Gonna take a lot to get me or to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could do. I feel like I'm William Shatner speaking wording this. I'm sorry. It's like, I bless the rains down in Africa. Oh my god. I bless the rains down in Africa. Oh, there's a lot of this. I bless the rains down in Africa. It's like, I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take. Shut up, dog room. It's gonna take some time to do the things we never do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my god.
Do you want to be done now?
Can I? Because I butchered that.
People seemed into it. I meant to mute so you didn't hear my laughter, but
You failed, sir.
I did fail. It was very enjoyable. Thank you, Danny.
For the kid.
Oh,
For the
ADR, that's
kids.
rude.
Hey, I tried to warn y'all. There are very few songs that I think I might be able to carry a tune through, and Africa was not one of them. I blame this on chat. Y'all brought this on yourself. I'm just saying.
Right. Well, you got that out of the way. I hope everyone's happy. We made our 5K. With that, do we want to start getting ready for Timespinner then?
I believe our fantastic restreamer is getting them ready to go and cropped and all that stuff. So
And we're back. We are here now for a Timespinner run. That's going to be a great fun to watch right here. A 1 HP race it's going to be crazy. Before we get into that, though, I want to remind you we're doing this for the Burned Children's Fund out of South Carolina. The South Carolina State Firefighters put this one together. A lot of great things that they do. The vision to ease the recovery process for the Musk pediatric burn patients and their families through supplies and training for the highest quality burn care, direct family support, and education. We still have this run and a couple more coming up. Most of the incentives have been met, but you can still name files for Super Mario RPG or name characters, and TaskBot plays Final Fantasy. I also want to let people know that we will have some bonus races going on the following week. Castlevania 2 Randomizer, a redemption runback for Frantic 32 is already planned for 8 p.m. on Tuesday, and we're negotiating now to get runbacks for Zelda Link's Awakening and the Mario and Luigi Superstars run. Those will hopefully be coming back next week as well to get their redemption runs in too. So even after we're done with the marathon, stay tuned for more great runs and great ways to donate. With that, I'm going to kick it over to Llama Girl, who will be commentating the 1 HP Timespinner run, and we're going to get well into this craziness at this point. Llama Girl, take us away.
Thank you so much. Welcome, everyone. This is going to be a trip. I'm going to let my racers know that we're going to start soon, because I am the gatekeep girl boss right now. And we will get going really soon here. Welcome, everyone. This is the Timespinner Randomizer. Those of you unfamiliar with it, it is a Metroidvania, little indie game. The randomizer is really fun, easy for newbies, and we are having a treat here. We have Wef Jebster and Waffle Soup, who will be racing in one-hit KO mode. This is a fun mode, and we will see what they're getting. Iron Orb minus, that's not great. So they are playing with damage rando on, which means the orbs are either normal, plus or minus, and they got normal arm cannon, which means that the gun orb is normal. One of the incentives was to nerf a specific orb, and Empire Orb was nerfed, which is the strongest melee orb in the game. Oh, we are missing the trackers. Let's see if I can add that. Oh, Fizzle Beef is on the case. Thank you so much. Completely missed what they were getting, and there's no trackers, so not much here. Early Sash, thank you.
I just saw Upneum, so I'm assuming at least double jump.
No, Upneum is specifically the Celestial Sash, which is the infinite vertical. So the world is their oyster at this point. Does not mean we're going to have a quick seed, though, because no matter how many levels they gain, they mess up once, they will have to restart from the save. And I do know that both of our runners are donating some amount for each death that they have. So we are hoping that they die at least a few times. We have Wef Jebster here, just slightly ahead of Waffle Soup, both of them heading left to boop this fast warp location, as well as getting a free check here at the Skellington. A potion, completely useless in this mode. And then they are going back to the right through the lower area of Lake Desolation. We're hoping they die for charity. It's that after bit that makes it not terrible.
Did they have some sort of a gentleman's agreement going on for deaths or something?
Both of them are going to donate for the number of deaths that they have. I forget how much they're going to donate per death. Wep told me, but I don't remember. Aura Up is a good thing to have, especially when they are trying to kill things as fast as possible. Wef did not touch the save while getting the fast warp location, which could be fine if he just, plays well. That nerf on that Iron Orb is really bringing that damage down. Iron Orb, normally one of the higher damage outputs of the melee orbs you can find in the game. Not so much now. The go mode for this particular seed is going to be... Ooh, Pyramid Keys. That is their fast warp and opens up access to the past. So the world is even more of an oyster now. They are looking for Timespinner pieces to get to the true end of the game. We don't know where their warp is in the past. Some areas better than others. We got Pyro Ring, which is another gating item. It's a fire source, which can help with burning some vines in the past. And so they just have to keep going. They're probably going to keep going all the way to the library, because they got a pretty free shot to the right here in Lake Desolation. There is a boss here between them and the library, though. It is the first boss, so the health pool will be the smallest, but it is randomized, and we did meet that incentive to include the hardest bosses in the game from the extra dungeon at the very end.
Do we have a quick moment for donations?
Absolutely.
Awesome. We have $100
Wef died.
from
Sorry.
JP. Huh?
Wef just died.
Oh, well, that's going to happen.
Continue on.
We have $100 from JP Eric's, $35 for White Mages, $60 for text changes, and $5 for Danny's epic singing. Another $5 from Lois Mogwai. Here's to crowdfunding LCB playing backup music for Danny's rendition of Chop Suey, but Christmas. And we did have one more donation come in a little bit earlier that I don't think we read off. That was from Hugh Man, $20, and that was the one that nerfed the Empire Orb because Empire Orb is OP. Let's make sure it gets knocked down a peg.
Oh, Wef, no. Wef has died twice, and not tapping that save is hindering him quite a bit. And we have the Maw at Boot Spot, and it's not too bad. But it does have this horizontal spike attack, which can be a little scary if you don't have any horizontal dash or time stop. But not the worst opening boss, I would say. It could be better, could be a lot worse. Could be one of the Emperor variants, or Ravenlord, which was the incentive that was met fairly recently. But it's just going to take them a while to take out the Maw. Also, those little spinny discs are going to be a little scary. Normally, you can just ignore them, but they're a little intimidating at this point, because they just boop you and you're dead. Got Iron, got Colossal Hammer minus. Probably not going to see that used at all. It has pretty good damage when it isn't nerfed, but it does have a small hitbox. So probably not even going to see that much at all, unless they don't have other options. We have Waffle Soup doubling back to hit that save before moving on. We could see him hesitate after he defeated that boss, thinking, can I make it through the sewers into the library without dying? Decided, I'm not going to risk it, and headed left. Got that save, and now heading to the right to go into the sewers, and then finally the library. At least they do have some vertical movement, so these little moving platforms that they are using to cross the sewers are good to use. If they... Oh, Wef, no. There's another death. If they miss the jump, they do not have to go all the way back to the left and try again. I forgot to mention, while donations were being read, we also got the gas mask just before the Boots location. the first boss location, which helps with some things later on down the road. Once we defeat a certain boss location in the past, a bunch of areas get filled with toxic gas, and you slowly start to suffocate, and then rapidly lose health once you run out of oxygen. Wef, don't panic. Come on, bro. You can do it. Yes. With one-hit KO, the gas mask is super required. We got Nether Orb Plus. That is a really good late-game melee orb. And plus means it's going to be doing a lot of damage. Yes, sometimes in rando games, people will debate whether or not they can just sort of stuff enough biscuits into their mouth to avoid suffocation and run through the gas-filled areas. Not here. That is not an option in one-hit KO mode. Not much up here in the Kickstarter backer room. Going back to probably check what warp they have. Actually having to go to the warp because they do not have the D key card yet, which is required to leave the library. So probably going to buy some warp shards from the crow here. Ooh, Empire Crown. That's pretty good. Empire Crown, one of the best headgears in the game. Might try to save up for that. Or sell a bunch of items for it. Might as well sell the healing items, because you can't use them in one-hit KO mode. Yep, there we go. Got the Empire Crown. And then a bunch of warp shards. Warp shards are the way that you can warp back to a fast warp spot that you have been before. We do need to use the warp at least once, but since we don't have the D key card, I think it's going to happen right here. Oh god, Wef. She's just... We are also playing with Open Ancient Pyramid, which means that it is open right now. We probably do not want to go much further than this first chest check, because the enemies here have quite a lot of hit points. But there's a freebie check right here. And it was nothing. And then our other warp is Caves of Banishment. This means that Water Mask might not be required. This location that Waffle Soup is currently in is typically gated by the Water Mask, and usually most seeds require it because you have to come in here and defeat the boss that's over here. But because we have this warp, we have skipped the Water Mask requirement. We will see if it's required. It still could be required if one of our Go Mode items, Pieces of the Time Spinner, is underwater. Oof, this is... Where are we going? Where are we going, Waffle? Waffle doesn't seem to want to go through this area right now. And Wef took another death. Doubling back. Not sure Waffle's plan here. Bit tricky to get past these little vine guys. But not a problem. Right there, it is possible for a one-hit KO mode seed be impossible, because that jump right there is considered in logic if you damage boost through it, because typically it doesn't do enough damage if you have more than one hit point. You can just sort of damage boost through it. But because they have Sash, we know it is possible, and so they can actually go through it. Alright, Wef has defeated the Maw, at the Boots location and is heading onwards to the library. Did not safety save. We'll see if that comes back to bite him later. This sure is a set of warp locations. Alright. Wef did not go all the way to the library, but warped over to the sealed caves, where there was an easy save to touch, and now he's going to the library. Yes, the economizer ring, which they picked up. Oop, Waffle has died once. That makes the cost of magic spells a little bit less, and in this case, very good for panic spam of magic from the corner of the room. Oh no, I was just gonna mention, these slimes that Waffle Soup was trying to dodge are kind of tricky in one-hit KO mode because they will yeet themselves at you without much warning. Oh, Poison Cloud got Waffle this time. Finding the plus nether orb is really good, but a lot of the enemies in here are kind of yeety, and so it's a little scary to get close to them with the nether orb. Oh, Jesus. This almost got spat up upon with Waffle Soup, those little copper wyverns. Almost got him. We're going to check out Jackpot Room. Ooh! Jackpot Room is actually Jackpot this time. We have a gear. We need 3 of those in order to make it to the go mode.
We've got time for another quick donation.
Yes, absolutely.
We have a $50 donation from Jarno with no comment, but just want to thank them for donating to this great cause.
A note, Yarno is the developer of the randomizer, at least the original developer.
There you go. And Yarno, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pronounce it wrong.
It's fine. Thank you, Yarno, for donating. Antidote is definitely not needed in this set of flags. Left going to the Ancient Pyramid to check why not. Oh boy. Keycard A. That opens one of the worst places in the game. It's basically the place Waffle is in right now, but in the future. And it is very late game with lots of enemies that cause poison and even more yeety style enemies. So hopefully they'll find something else. But luckily there is a wraparound option here. And they do have the gas mask, so they don't have to worry about suffocating. And so what I would suspect happens is they're going to leave that A key card for a bit later. They have all of the past to explore right now, except for stuff that is underwater. Taking out a Lana in the moss spot. And Wef went a little further into the pyramid and got killed by a Zeal.
2
Iwana's not too bad. It'd be nice to have double jump. A lot of her movesets are a little difficult to dodge with just the sash, while technically possible. It'd be really nice to have double jump, or dash, or something. But no problem for pros like Waffle Soup and Wef Jebster. Going to go safety save on Waffle's side, and Wef Jebster is going to make his way through the sealed caves, hot on the heels of Waffle Soup. Stormeye gets a bad rap. Most people don't pay much attention to Stormeye, but if you can get really close to a boss with Stormeye, it stacks and does a lot of damage. It's really good on Genza, who is actually weak to sharp type damage.
Just want to put a quick little bonus out there right now. Danny says that if we manage to get to 5,500, she'll sing again.
Ooh! Let's get there.
So there's a goal, just a little over $300 more, and we can get a Danny encore.
Wef got hit by one of the little vine guys. We have another death. There is a free teleport that Waffle is using that takes you back to the NPC camp. And we get to pick up a freebie item from Nell here and come over and boop the warp point over here. Yes, there was also another gear in the Siren Caves. I forgot to mention that while we were talking about other things. Ooh, Shadow Seal. Completely useless in this mode. It increases the damage you output relative to the amount of hit points you are missing to your whole total hit points. And, yeah, that doesn't work here. Oh, Wef. Got hit by a vine again. There's the D key card to get them out of the library. They will need a little bit more if they want to go check lab, but it is not necessary. With the open pyramid flag, it is not required to go to lab.
We have time for just another quick little interruption.
Mm-hmm.
Got a $50 donation from Leftmost Cat. Good luck, Waffle Gem Soup. Break a spindle.
Good old Wef. Good old Leftmost Cat. Thank you. Some of the least scary... Ooh, elevator key card. That is one of the things they would need to get to the lab. Some of the most scary enemies in one-hit KO mode are the enemies that are not necessarily doing the most damage, but have the most erratic move pattern, like those rats there. Those dang rats are coming for you, and they are so scary in this mode. Those and the eels. Even if they get the water mask, you may see them avoid the areas that have eels for quite a while. At least until they get time stop. Flies, yep, flies also have a erratic pattern. Yes, we also have a pink source over on Waffle Soup's side. That will open up 2 checks in the castle once we get there. Still seeing good progress on Waffle Soup's side. Wef hurrying to catch up after those deaths. Trying to kill off some of the enemies to hopefully get a few more levels. Oh, hopefully that engineer does not hit There we go. Did Waffle Soup just not check the chest up by the bombardiers? Did I miss something? That was interesting. Did he forget? I would assume it's the stress of the race and probably just forgot. Which is kind of funny after the meme of yesterday where Bombardiers had something very important. Maybe Waffle didn't want to have to worry about killing that engineer and dropping down, accidentally hitting the engineer? Maybe? Who knows? Got Umbra Plus, which is not bad. It is a dark type melee orb. Some of the tougher bosses are weak to it. We're getting spaghetti on Wef Jebster's side. And Waffle Soup almost done with the ramparts and heading into the castle proper. With Celestial Sash, we'll probably see Waffle Soup clear out the entire castle, especially with having a pink source. There's no reason not to just clear out this whole castle. Yeah, some of the orbs in the randomizer were Kickstarter backer exclusive items, but the developer of the game gave his blessing to include them in the randomizer. Yeah, Wef just noped out of that Alana fight for now. Luckily, that particular spot, while... No, it actually might not be required. They do have access to the pyramid, and it doesn't gate any checks, except for a few checks in the present at the crash site. So it could be that boss is completely unnecessary. There's the water mask. Normally that boss is required because the ancient pyramid is not open until you break time in the lab, and in order to get to the lab you have to kill 3 bosses. But with these set of flags we have open ancient pyramid, which is the final area of the game. We just need to get all the time spinner pieces to open up the final door to the final boss area. Wef getting a little angry about that Shadow Seal. Normally it's a good thing to get, but like I said, completely useless in this set of flags. No flooded basement today because the flag is still technically in beta. Next randos we will probably... Rando and Rando races will probably see flooded basement. That was Silence Ring Plus, which is a good sign, because the orb attached to it is also plus. So that means Shattered Orb is a plus orb, as well as Bombardment. Bombardment being the basically shotgun attack of the game. and depending on who you ask, the best spell in the game. Shattered was going to be nerfed, but someone donated $20 to make Empire Orb nerfed specifically instead. Let's see who is over on Waffle Soup's side in the Twins spot, while Left Jebsterg heads into Lake Serene. Ooh, we got Nightmare. Final boss of the game. Oh, double death. Arm Cannon, while kind of nice, does lock you in place. So maybe not the best spell for Nightmare, because he's got some things that can definitely take you out. Wef giving up on Lake Serene and heading right instead. Going back to the present on Wef's side. Because of the D key card, checking out the Merchant Crow stash, as well as maybe checking out the rest of the present, maybe? Or just getting the little quick... Yeah, just getting the little quick check above the Merchant Crow and going back. Waffle Soup heading through the castle on the way up to Elana's tower. And also going to equip a pink item, which will unlock Elana's personal quarters. We're going to break into her bedroom and steal some things. Hopefully progression things. Ooh, that's nice. Pink Room actually had something kind of important. Horizontal dash. We got Numies. It is a bit of a double-edged sword, though, with horizontal dash, because it will be making you go faster, which means you might run into things faster, and it's a little dangerous in one-hit KO mode. If you steal someone's key and go into their house, it's still, I would consider breaking in. Even if you steal the key. Wef being chased by some bugs. And heading to the left in Lake Serene, we got Waffle Soup checking out Elana's tower. Is Wef going to try the water? Probably not. He's got a fire source. Keycard C over in Elana's tower. That will help open up some more of the present if they need it. Blood Orb minus. Oh, there's the wheel! That would really help with the underwater part of Lake Serene. The horizontal dash is going to make quite a bit of difference in how fast Waffle can get around the map. Luckily for Wef, it is on a pretty obvious path, provided he does not forget the courtyard. No, wait, does not forget the pink room. if he finds that pink item, which I believe was in Basement Loop? Doesn't have it yet, so I would assume. We got... Oop! Oh no! Oh no! Waffle Soup accidentally soft-locked the game! If you skip the cutscene in the young dad fight, he will hit you with that spell. If you time stop, the instant he kills you, you fall out of the world and it soft locks. Waffle Soup showing that off for us. What you need to do is wait for Lunaeus to get out of that portal, and then you can skip the cutscene. I don't think that counts as a death. I think that counts as Waffle Soup was showing us a really cool frame-perfect trick. We got young Nuvius here, and taken out fairly quickly. He is a bit scary without double jump. There's Shattered Plus, that's nice. But with time stop, ooh, and the spindle! We just need one more gear on Waffle's side to be in go mode. That's pretty good. F. Jebster going back to the ancient pyramid. Dark Flames Plus over on Waffle side. Nothing much on the right side of the tower. There's some big brain plays going on the left side. I bet he believes he's so far behind he has to do some wild plays to hope that there's something important over here that Waffle hasn't gotten yet. Bombardier's had Tailwind Ring. Dang. Nothing important. Getting up the stairwell is going to be kind of hard. The Zeals are really nasty to deal with. Whew! They're coming, Wef! They're coming for you! Elysian Crown. Okay, now there is another Zeal to deal with. Jeez. Don't die, Wef! God, Waffle Soup heading over to Lake Serene. Dodging the rats. Man, this is making me nervous over on Wef's side. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Whew. There's those eels we mentioned earlier. Thankfully, there is a save down at the bottom of this pit. Luckily, with the Celestial Sash, getting up here is actually pretty easy. We got Waffle heading back to look at Cantaran's spot, which is the Azure Queen. Not too bad. with extra hit points, it does mean we're going to have a bit of a cycle with the Azure Queen, but there we are. Empire Orb Minus is in Regret Chest. And that is why it's called Regret Chest. That is too perfect. That Regret Chest has the nerfed, specifically, orb. We have Kobo and Merchant Crow over on Waffle Soup's side. That unlocks a few checks of the extra bosses that were included. Well, a little too nervous to go down the stairwell. That's very satisfying because you can jump over things. Oof. Makes me nervous. Every time. The first one is a little hard to do if you don't have dash or double jump. Got the twins here on Waffle Soup's side, which is weak to the Nether Orb, which is plus, so this is going to be real quick. Yes, open pyramid. Means that there is one chest here to check, and it wasn't anything. The gamble did not pay off. Aurablast Plus is not bad, but it's not what Wef was hoping for. If a gear was there, that could have made things about even between the two. Because going all that way to that last chest is a bit out of the way if you don't have what you need to finish the game. Because that door right next to that chest is where they need to go to beat the game. It is true, he does have the warp, so he will get through the pyramid much quicker. Oh, that was a close rat. But it was not what he was hoping for, I'm pretty sure. Waffle Soup checking out the upper Lake Desolation and fire checks. Keycard B. Alright. Again, something that might not be needed, but opens up quite a bit of options. The lab is now open to Waffle Soup. He just needs to find that one gear, and he's got the entire rando to get through. We did find Gorb, the gun orb, which we know is plus. Or normal? Normal. Normal, yes. Thank you, Satellite, for the appropriate emote. Wef heading over to the castle. He's going to get all that lovely movement of the Talaria attachment fairly soon, as well as quite a bit of the Timespinner. We got Waffle Soup checking the... Oh! The Ifrit spot has Ifrit. Ifrit, a really cool, impressive-looking boss that you can very easily cheese on accident. And everyone knows about the cheese. Basically, run into the center of the room and duck underneath him, and he can't do anything to get you. And just boop his knuckles when he brings them down low enough. Oh, jeezy. Little engineers. Not the gear, though. It looks like Waffle is going to head to Varndegroth Tower. He has everything he needs to clear out the tower. in an efficient way. So that's probably where he's going now. Quite a lot of checks. It is a very check-dense area. It's just a bit of a nightmare to navigate unless you have the elevator keycard and a whole bunch of access keycards as well. Felon's Bangle, that doubles the experience points that you get, while their maximum HP is not going up with their levels. Their damage is, and that does help. We're getting the Umber Ore Plus, continuing on through the ramparts and into the castle proper. It really is just where that last gear is. If it's in somewhere weird, I believe that's the only hope WEF has.
Take a quick moment to interrupt for a second.
Yes.
Just want to remind everyone that we're doing this for the Burn Children's Fund, put on by the, or organized by the South Carolina State Firefighters, dedicated to easing the recovery process for the Musk pediatric burn patients and their families through supplies and training for the highest quality burn care, direct family support, and education. While most of the incentives at this point have been met, we still have the party names for Final Fantasy that Taskbot will play, and before that we have the final name that Sonny Rath will be playing in Super Mario RPG Randomizer. If we get to $5,500, Danny is going to sing again, and apparently, despite my better judgment, if we get to $5,750, then most of the organizers of this marathon are going to sing something. So keep donating and try and make us do stupid things on air.
We just had 2 rapid-fire deaths on Waffle's side because Zarian is up here, and Zarian is nasty and really hard to dodge. He is in the Varndagroth spot, which means the hit points pool is pretty low. Oh god. No, god, there's no safe spot! Oh, he did it! Oh. Whew. Whew, all that for a health up. that doesn't even work. Man, aged about 5 years there. What, getting that water mask? A little mad about it. Luckily, because he had a fire source, going the upper route of Lake Serene was not necessarily a bad decision. Not that much less efficient than if he went over there when he had the water mask. Not much in Varndagroth's tower. Looks like Waffle is maybe going to go safety save before trying the Spider Heck room. Got the warp. I mean, not even safety saving, just going straight for the upper seal caves. Oh! Oh. Oh. Well, we know there's nothing up there, so... Waffle... nothing in the, vents area, so Waffle's just gonna skip all that and head straight down. What are we doing, Waffle? Where are you going? Gonna try it again? Maybe safety save this time? Hmm? Left heading in to the boss at the Twins location. Aura Blast Plus, not too bad of a spell for this fight. Still no gear for Waffle Soup. And Wef is gaining on him, in a way. These are some really dangerous enemies down here, the barbed anemones that shoot out spikes, especially when you're playing on one hit KO mode. There's Bombardment Plus. If Wef ever goes here, he's going to be so happy. And nothing! Wow! Where is the piece? There's the Numies for Wef Jebster. He's probably a little mad he didn't come here sooner, because this really would have helped a lot in all of the movement. And we have Waffle Soup heading into the A keycard area. That area I said is real bad, and they're probably going to try and avoid it. Now that they have Bombardment Plus, everything dies in about one hit, which means the giant mushroom towers are not going to release any poison powder, which is really good. We will see if Waffle Soup, once he gets down to the boss, tries the Zarian spot. Got the Pendulum, which is kind of a nice thing to get, but completely useless in this flag set. Prevents poison. Mayef is helping, and loves to help, and is the best little baby ever, but gets a little too enthusiastic, and tries to help a little too much sometimes. And knocks some poison powder off the mushrooms. Some people even turn Mayef off for this part. Which is the worst thing that they can do. How can they get rid of Mayef? Filigree tea. It's nice for replenishing your aura or magic points. Not everyone's a speedrunner. Some people actually like Mayef. Oh, stood up a little too much, a little too early on Wef's side. Alright, we got Waffle Soup heading in to the Zarian spot. Looks like he's going to give it a peep. Maybe it's an easy boss. We have Genza in Zarian spot. Not best, but not the worst. sometimes you might consider putting Pyro Ring on in the Genza fight because the on-fire damage ticks still hurt him while he is in blob form. We got young Nuvius kill on left side. Getting that Shattered Orb Plus, and soon to find that Spindle. And there we go. Genza is down on Waffle Soup's side. Was it worth it? No. Well, now where are we going? Looks like into the lab. There's Sprite. Waffle has custom art for his sprites, including a can of Sprite for the Sprite, which I love. Weft going to the right here. Not sure his game plan, and we have a death on Waffle side. Luckily, a save point was really close. Oh, another death. There's a lot of enemies here. Nymph Hairband, that's a nice rare drop in the normal game. Adds a lot of good stats. Got the Glass Pumpkin on Waffle Soup's side that doubles the amount of time stop you have, which is really good in one-hit KO mode because you're using time stop a lot to avoid getting hit. Heading into the lab with Waffle Soup. Gonna get that safety save and then maybe take a peep at the thing being guarded. Looks like it was nothing. It didn't look like a gear, so nothing. Ooh, still nothing. Looks like Waffle Soup is planning to skip the Spider Heck area. Still no tablet, fascinatingly. It could be that tablet is on a download itself and not required for this seed, and not possible to get. There's double jump! Wow. Holding out on us. And still nothing. Man. That would be pretty fun, Mikey. Oh, thank you, Hizzle. Yes, it is a Metroidvania, indie Metroidvania. Oh, and a death on Weft Jebster's side. Ooh, we have Sandman here at Ravenlord's spot, which is... it's okay. Sandman's not the worst boss. Depending on if he is polite or not about which attacks he picks. If you want to play the randomizer, you do need to buy the game on PC. I believe the Steam version works, as well as something else? PC versions. Thank you, Danny. Light wall. Okay. And there's the tablet! Ah! Nasty location. Like, Wef is trying the Zarian ploy as well. Who we have at Genzo? Kantaran. He's a bit rough. It's okay. And there we go. Bombardment Plus is really helping. Now where? Going back to check those downloads. Really is just race to find that one gear. Wef has caught up to the same spot that Waffle has been in for most of the seed. Just find that one gear. Where could it be? The longer the seed goes on, the more you have to think it has to be in a weird spot. Waterfall has not been checked yet. You would think that they would have checked it the instant they got the water mask. But no one learns to check Waterfall. Apparently, no one ever learns. Alright, checking the Emperor's Tower. Still not checking Waterfall! Are we gonna have a repeat of last time?
I can just cut in very quickly.
Absolutely.
If you're interested in donating to this marathon, specifically for the TaskBot character names for TaskBot Plays Final Fantasy, we need to cut that off about 20 minutes before that run is going to start so that TaskBot can be programmed to do TaskBot things with those names. So get those donations in if you want to name your the party things that you like.
Indeed. That sounds like it's going to be great fun. Still searching for that one gear. Wef taking out Genza and realizing it was not worth it. Found the alchemy tools. Nell will be happy, but Lunaeus is not. Is Waffle going to go all the way up to fight Dad Spot? Looks like he is. Oh, Varndegroth! Varndegroth's not great when he's got lots of HP, but, you know, we got Bombardment Plus, it's fine. Ooh, okay. Nope, nothing. Wef taking out the Mossbot because he messed up earlier, and now probably going to lab. We're seeing if way up there has it. Nope. Man, Emperor Tower, nothing. Where is it? Is it Waterfall? It could also be the Medical Bay. It could be in the Gyre. This is rough. It could be library terminals. Could be some reading is required. Oh, there's a nether shade in here. Oh, yep. Nether shade on one-hit KO mode. Yeah, not gonna do that. Now, where are you going, Waffle? Library. Let's do some reading. Nope, not doing some reading. Going to the pyramid? Are we gonna see another regret chest? Oh no. Oh no, Waffle! Both of them probably think that they're behind as this happens. And trying to do... Oh, there's a death on Wef Jebster's side. So they're trying some weird decisions here and there. Yes, faster zeal kills. Waffle is here with the Colossal Blade, which they are weak to, which charges pretty quickly. Doesn't cost very much. Colossal Blade is actually a really good spell. A lot of people equip it early on in the game and then never take it off. Ancient Pyramid is also scary because there's enemies here that ignore time stop. Yep, we saw another regret chest. Yes, there was a save scum on regret chest, so Waffle didn't hit the warp though. Oh, going back to get the warp. Oh, geez. There we go. There we got Glass Pumpkin over on Wef Jabber's side. Come on! Check the waterfall! You know you want to! Wait, did they check the waterfall? It wasn't showing up on the tracker. Was it? I'm pretty sure they haven't checked the waterfall. You guys would have flipped out if they did. It didn't show up in the tracker, so I guess he has. Guess it had nothing. There's Jin Inferno. Probably not worth switching when you have Bombardment Plus. Now into Spider Hack. Jin Inferno is a really good spell. It has a glitch where you can cast it indefinitely for free. And also one of the most powerful spells in the game. But with Bombardment Plus, it's not as good, I believe. Also lovingly called the Meatball, because it looks like a giant meatball. Okay, downloads? Downloads? Waffle, please. Okay. I was gonna unfriend him if he didn't check these downloads. Gilded Egg. Good for selling early on if you need money. Got the jewelry box, which they're probably not going to use at all. Well, not there. Where's left? Gonna loop that save and do the underwater part. Lake Serene? Underwater Lake Serene, maybe? No, they definitely saw the maw chests. They just left the thing on the pedestal. So that's why it's orange. So it's not there. And there it is! It's underwater! Oof. Oh! That's a rough death. You're on go mode, and then you have to go back and get the thing again! Luckily he knows where it is, so he can just avoid everything else. Okay, let's try this again. Making swift work of Kantaran in Genza's location. If he goes to Lake Serene, he might have a chance. Nope, looks like he isn't. Probably gonna go... He didn't do the, crow spot, so he didn't get the tablet. We got, Emperor Nuvius here in Sandman spot. Kind of rough. Ooh! He kind of moves around a lot. Worth checking out the Emperor's Tower is a good call. I believe that means we're up to 12 for Waffle Soup. 12 deaths. When dodging that Aura Serpent attack, it is good to know... Oh, double whammy! It's good to know which spells force Lunaeus to stand up or not. Wow. Avoiding that underwater section has really detrimented their routing. I guess that's just what Ender Sandman does to you. Alright, that's one down. There is a second phase, or second form. It's Boots! It's Final Boots! The dream has come true! This is the first boss in the game, and we're always excited to see him in Nightmare Spot. And there's a death! Boots is a unique boss in that he is weak to nothing and strong to a few different elements as well. Now we have to fight Emperor Nuvius again. And then Final Boots again. We're always excited to see Boots here. Those of you not in the know, Boots is named after one of my cats, because the meow he does is that cat. Let's get exclamation points in chat for Waffle Soup. Looks like a time of about 1 hour, 12 minutes and ish seconds. Very well played. That was a difficult find for that last gear piece. And not too many deaths. I believe, let's see, what was the final count? 27 total. which was 13-14. Waffle, we need to see the bonks. Need to see the bonk count. I'll wait for him to join, and we will request the bonk count from him. Checking waterfall. Wef was going to be so mad if it was here, but it isn't.
But I can't believe it was still underwater, and I faded it for so long.
Both you and Wef. Like, those eels, man, you don't want to dodge them. Please advance one text box so we can see your bonks.
Oh, my bonks? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Because we had that very early.
12.
Gonna wait for the stream to catch up. It could be through all the deaths. It was 12.
Yes.
Looks like Left might have guessed 12 a little early.
Congrats.
Impressive. So, that was a lot.
Yeah, that was a seed.
You were in go mode for most of that. Just needed to find that one last gear.
Yep. I could not figure out where it was.
That was amazing.
Underwater the whole time.
It looks like you had, let's see, what is it? 14 deaths.
Okay. I was one off in my own count. Good.
Wef has 13 so far.
All right. So about the same.
There was a few times where within a few seconds of each other you both died, which was pretty fun.
Uh-huh.
Two completely different situations as well.
Yep. Hey, I got the frame perfect trick and I locked my game up.
Yes, we didn't count that one as a death. We said you did it on purpose.
Nope.
No, you did it on purpose.
All right.
It was a glitch demo because it was really cool.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Here we got Wef getting the tablet, going back and getting all the downloads, which have Jack in them. Just go to Lake Serene, Wef.
Yeah, I'm kicking myself that I put that off for so long, too.
I'm surprised both of you did. I guess on one-hit KO mode, when you don't have time stop for a while, you kind of don't want to go there.
You don't want to go there because of eels, and also you're just slower.
Mm-hmm.
So I just took a big risk and just hoped nothing was underwater.
Looks like Wef is checking the library readings. Everyone think watery thoughts to Wef Jebster. Good job, though. That was some really impressive dodges of rats here and there, where I aged about 10 years a few times. There was a few very close calls and some calls that ended up being a little too close.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Where I just barely got you, and then you go and do it again.
Mm-hmm. Hey, how do you feel about blunt orbs being plus?
Yeah.
You got all of them.
Yeah, that was... You like blunt? Here you go. And we had final boots. I'm so happy about that.
Yes. I knew you would be.
My good old bootsy boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud of him.
Oh,
okay.
Is he doing it?
Here we go.
Right.
Please. Wef. Okay. Don't die. You can do it, Wef. It's in the ice orb spot, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Iron was minus, though.
All right.
Wef is mad now. You could have been in go mode without even going to the lab. No, the lab had stuff, didn't it? No, it didn't.
Oh, I mean, light wall's behind Ravenlord, right?
Yeah.
But that's not required. We got
nope.
Sash in the first chest. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have done this without lab. Huh. Whoopsies. Well, let's watch Wef get through this fight. Having one of the Emperor variants as well as Final Boots was a little rough. He's one of those that just sort of bobs and weaves just enough that it's a little hard to dodge him.
Mm-hmm.
He's mad. Wef was mad.
Yep. I know.
Yeah.
I know that right
Despite
there.
Emperor Nuvius facing a certain direction, it doesn't mean that's the way the serpent's going to go. You got to actually let him start the serpent. Oh, Wef didn't get Shotgun Plus either. He's going to be sad about that.
Yeah, once I remembered I had that, that was how I finished these fights.
Mm-hmm. There you go. You got to let him start a little bit.
Get the nether portals, nice.
Mm-hmm. Time stop getting that really helped a lot. And then finding the last pumpkin later on.
Yep.
So now we're at 1414 on the KO count. Forget if... Oh no!
Those cheaty saw blades.
Yep. Oh. I can just hear Wef right now. Got 1514. Were you and Wef going to donate based on your own deaths or a combined death count?
I assumed it was our own deaths.
Yeah, that... Oh no!
Oh.
So you have no skin in the game here.
Correct.
1614. Wef, come on. You're so close. He keeps tripping at the finish line, getting up and then slipping again. Saw blade cycles are rough. Nubius is a hard fight. At least you got double jump.
Yeah, especially with one hit point.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and then we get to see Boots again.
Mm-hmm.
Something I never noticed, I'm not sure if this is true for all seeds, but it looks like even if you save Valette in the past, the Boots fight still has the exploded planet in the sky.
Oh, yeah. I guess there would be no way to get to this fight in vanilla.
Yeah.
Post that, so.
Yeah, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
My good Bootsy. And there we go. Let's get exclamation points again in chat for Wef. Finishing at about 1 hour, 21-ish minutes. That was a lot. That was a lot and a half.
Yeah, that was a interesting seed.
Second winner. Everyone's a winner here. 31 concussions! Ooh. Let's get Wef in here. He should be joining us. There he is, Wef.
Hello.
Wef.
Good race, waffle soup.
Yes, good race, GG.
GG. You both were very close on death number, actually.
Oh yeah. How many did I end up with?
Let's see. I'm trying to scroll up here. It was 16 for you and
Okay.
14 for Waffle.
Yeah, I died in some interesting new ways that I don't think I've ever died before today.
Yep. I was
A
saying.
traverse spring changed direction midair,
Yep. That happens.
and I got wall clipped by a plant.
Yep. There was a lot happening, and
Oh my gosh!
both of
I
you.
was like, wait, that bullet just went right through that wall.
The Waffle actually was in go mode for a lot of the seed, and
Oh yeah.
you slowly caught up to him as he kept searching frantically for that last gear that was underwater.
Oh yep.
Yep.
Man, I don't like doing eels, so
Yep,
it kind of
that's fair.
stinks that was
Absolutely
there.
fair.
I don't like how slow you are underwater.
Oh, you didn't get dash?
I did. I
Eventually.
still didn't do it.
Oh,
I still
Still
just
slow.
like assumed it wasn't underwater and did like almost everything else.
no, I just hate doing eels without wheel, so I just didn't do it. I
That was
also
really
was not
cool.
gonna do. I also didn't do most of fire checks until I had wheel because I don't like going downward.
Mhm.
Also
Didn't-
fair.
One hit KO.
Also extremely fair.
One of the
Um,
few times where the enemies actually have the advantage on the low ground is in Timespinner. One hit KO.
I have the low ground.
Yeah,
Lunaeus.
did we? So it was Nether and Shattered, right? Those were the 2 pluses that we found. Did you find any other ones?
And blue.
Well, yeah, blue. Forgot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I aura blasted my way through most of this seed.
Mhm.
Yeah, I shotgunned my way through most of it.
Where was bombardment?
Oh, I don't remember.
Lab?
No, it wasn't lab. I cleared lab.
Dad Tower?
It might have been in Dad's tower.
Oh, in Dad's tower? No, it was
Yeah.
not in Dad's tower because I full cleared Dad's
No.
tower.
All right.
Well,
let's
does anyone
pull
in
up
chat remember?
Let me pull up a spoiler log here.
I just
Future
went
Siren
for it.
Cave. Future
In what
Siren
cave?
okay.
Cave. Underwater.
It was also underwater. Great.
Yeah, Future
Yep.
Siren Cave.
I
All right.
remember now. Yep, it was in the slimy
Wait,
water.
Where was the elevator key card?
That was.
I had that kind of early because I did Varnagras Tower early.
Yeah, that was. Where was that one?
Was that in fire checks area? Because I just didn't go there.
That might have
Yes,
been.
yes. I think it was one of those little down checks in the upper area.
Oh, also the tablet as a Ravenlord reward as total bait. Love that. For us.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that
Total
was a
bait.
lot.
That
There
was
was a lot
fun
of
though.
There was a lot of close calls, a lot of too close calls. I aged 20 years watching you guys.
Yeah, it was fun. I decided to I took a couple really silly deaths early, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do some really weird routing.
That's
and
what
I'm
I
just gonna
thought you
pull
were
clear the
doing.
pyramid right now.
That's what I thought
Mhm.
you were doing. I was like, okay, he has to be like, I died a whole bunch. I gotta try this.
Yeah, and it gave me Aura Blast Plus, which
Yeah?
it wasn't like a go mode item, but it honestly probably, if I hadn't done that, I would still be playing Timespinner right now.
Hmm.
Yeah. Elevator keycard was the bat jump ledge.
Oh yeah,
The
I never
lore
did that.
there.
Ah.
Yep, never did that.
Yep. It was all bait.
All of it.
Yep.
Could have
was
been in
super
go
fun,
mode
though.
so long ago.
Gosh, so fun. This is exactly the kind of stuff when it was suggested to do like an HP cap. I was like, but we could just do one hit KO mode, and it was perfect.
And that's awesome.
So I died 16 times.
Yes.
So that counts for 2 of the stupid cheaty blade deaths against Emperor Nuvius. So
Yes.
cool. All right. I guess I'm donating. What was I don't even know what I pledged to do. I'm donating per death. I just don't know how much are you donating per death, Waffle Soup?
I'm gonna do $2 per death.
All right, that's fair. I'll donate an additional additional $32 then.
Those last two cheaty deaths, though, Wef, brought the total count of deaths combined to a nice even 30. So I'd like to think that's what you were doing.
Oh yeah, no, that was the plan the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Even though you had no idea how many deaths he had.
Let's see. What can we do? I'm looking at the incentives. Anyway, that was a really super duper fun.
That was really cool.
Super raid.
There's some naming incentives I remember still being left. There's not much left because they are wrapping up fairly soon, and they have some cutoffs for some of the incentives
Yeah.
coming up, especially for TaskBot, because TaskBot has to be programmed to work with the incentives.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the free enterprise at this point then.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, there's Mario RPG. Sorry. Free enterprise was. Yeah. There's Mario RPG. So we could name the file.
You could do, the name the file for the Smurp run or TaskBot names.
Yeah.
It was a real fun race, though. There was a lot
fun.
of divergence, but you guys were playing it cautiously enough that I could keep track of most things.
Yeah, I felt a little bit bad about a couple of the saves that I took, but
There was times where you didn't take a save and then regretted it.
yeah, I mean that was the thing.
Yeah.
Is like, well, I can't keep doing that. All right, where's that donation link? I'm not in chat right now, so.
Yeah, as soon as I found Talaria, it was... Then the safety gloves came off, and I was a little bit more risky.
Yeah, I honestly feel more comfortable with Talaria at this point. Once I got Talaria, I was like, all right, now I feel like my muscle memory's back.
Yeah, I was talking about how it is a bit of a double-edged sword, where it does make you go faster, and that is a little bit dangerous, but if you're used to it, it helps you run away more.
Yeah, for sure. Talaria, I just feel like it's muscle memory. I'm better at muscle memory with Talaria because of all the tournaments that have quick seed enabled. I just feel like I've played more of the game with Talaria attachment than I have without Talaria attachment.
That's
So the game just seems more predictable to me when I'm dashing.
fair. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and me too, because of all the speedrun practice.
Yeah. Man, good race though.
Good race.
Yes.
That was fun. You both should watch it again when you've had a bit of time to calm down.
Yeah, I need to calm down for a second. That was intense. I was like, man, 4 gears forever, or 4 pieces of time spinner forever.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah,
absolutely forever.
It's got to be in a weird spot because it's none of the probably likely spots because they've checked those.
Yeah, I mean, we gear 2 behind Alana, and I'm just like chilling there, like, all right, where is it? I was all ready to just not have to do lab, not have to do anything to the right of the library again.
Technically, you didn't.
Technically, did not have to. I should have went all in on it.
But at least both of you did eventually check Waterfall.
Yeah, and that was where the stupid merchant crow was.
Yeah.
Stupid Raven Lord
Bait.
gave me stupid nothing.
Bait.
It was all bait.
Well, while you guys are getting your donations in for your own deaths, I want to share the fact that a few of the people in the community did so as well.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes. Mikey Met, $30 TSR death count donation. Havoc
Nice.
with $15, 50 cents per death for each runner for Timespinner Rando race. Donation incentive to name file for SMRPG Birds. And then Leftmost Cat, $30, $1 per death. Exclamation mark to the runners, and thanks for the lamentary.
yes. Birds.
Birds.
All right, let me get that in there.
Perfect. And we ended up basically about on time. I know we're in the setup block right now on the schedule, so luckily we didn't go over at all. It's really nice. And is there anything the runners would like to share that we haven't covered?
Just play Timespinner Randomizer. Enter Sandman is a hilariously good flag, and it's better than I ever thought it could be. And also, one-hit KO mode is more fun than you probably think it is.
He took the words exactly out of my mouth.
Perfect.
Yeah, all of that.
Come join the community. It's a really nice, friendly community. It's very beginner-friendly. If you are worried, you can always play on Dream Mode in Timespinner, which makes it so that you can't die at all, and get your little training wheels on for learning the randomizer. You could also play it on Nightmare Mode sometimes. That's kind of fun. And it's very beginner-friendly. Got the automatic tracker, the in-game map tracker. It's all really great, and the community will always help you if you feel like you are stuck in the randomizer. Without further ado, I think we are wrapping up here, though.
Yep.
I want to thank everyone for coming. I want to thank our racers for putting on a great show. I want to thank the Final Fantasy Randomizer community for having us. We've kind of basically adopted each other at this point. And I love that we are able to do a bunch of things together. It's really nice. And thank you for having us.
Thank you guys for coming around. Remember, if you want to donate, especially if you want to donate for those lives that were lost in Timespinner, you can. There's a exclamation mark donate command in the chat that you can activate. All this going to the Burned Children's from the South Carolina State Firefighters. Great community helping to help kids that have been burned recover physically and mentally and get back to being happy little kids again. We're going to take a quick moment and do a quick little bit of setup for Super Mario RPG Randomizer, and then we will be right back, so stay tuned.
Take care, everyone. See you next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.